You pour yourself your tea in your little overly dramatic, zhuzhed up glass because you deserve it. You pour it in there. You take your sip. Yes, you're enjoying it. Yes, then you get back under the facial steam. And then you get another glass. You pour it. Yes. And you, and then, listen, it's a whole experience. It's a whole experience. Welcome back to our channel, your favorite place for hauls, home decor, and all things homemaking. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, we appreciate your support. Today, we are just like, what is it, like a week and a half away from, I don't understand where the time, help me understand. Help me understand why the time is flying so fast. Christmas is almost here. And I want you not to fret, because as long as you have Amazon Prime and as long as you have Sis's video that you're about to watch right now, you're gonna be just fine. So if you wanna see all the items I have that I'm suggesting you should probably get for yourself, because I mean, we have to love ourselves as well. And for other family members, sure, stay tuned. For the first segment, we're gonna jump into YouTuber must-haves. Now, some of these are items that you may already have if you are an existing YouTuber, if you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber, or perhaps you just want to get some better photos of your family, or, you know, maybe you wanna be like a TikTok influencer. I'm here for it, sis. Whatever you wanna do, let's just get the coins and make sure we look good doing it. And we need some good quality, yet affordable equipment in order to do that. So, number one, we're going to talk about the Canon G7X. I love this camera. As a matter of fact, I'm using it right now. I absolutely love it. I cannot do without it. I will tell you that first I used to have a DSLR camera. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll put it up here. It overwhelmed me. It overwhelmed me. I still have it. I spent almost $800 for that camera, honestly, and I don't use it. It was a little too overwhelming for me. It's not a point and shoot camera. And when you're starting out as a YouTuber, my biggest advice is what you can make as simple as possible, make it as simple as possible, because there are going to be some things that you're just going to have to go through the trenches to get through. And this is one of them that you don't have to. You can get top quality content, whether it's still images, whether you're doing pictures rather, or you're doing some sort of video. Canon G7X is fantastic, and it is one of the top vlogging cameras, so I would heavily suggest that. Now, to couple along with the Canon G7X, I also have this. So this is what, because it comes with one battery, the Canon G7X. However, if you're doing a lot of filming, like let's say you are going out somewhere and you're gonna be filming all day, I stand by this. This is an amazing tool. You can get an adapter for your car if you're out on the run, or if you're at home. This has it comes with two batteries, and it comes with the actual base, okay? So what you would do is this part in the back has like a little USB, all right, and you would plug this into an outlet, or you can plug it into your computer if you need to, and then this will be able to charge. And all you have to do, if you have a phone adapter in your car, of course it has that USB, you can connect it there as well, because typically the camera running continuously will last, I would say, about 45 minutes before you start to see that you'll have to replace your battery. So what's great about this is if you buy this, and I believe it's about $30, I'm going to have a link below. I do have an Amazon storefront, just an FYI, or disclaimer rather. I do get a couple coins if you click on my link, but keep in mind that that additional cost does not roll on to you. The price remains the same whether you use my link or you don't, but it is the holiday season, and sis cannot continue to buy weave and makeup on a smile alone. So if you could click on the link and use my storefront, I would truly appreciate it. We have some amazing things on here. I will tell you, I have over 60 items. I have it highlighted as my favorite things holiday edition. I wish I could do a video with 50 things, but I know you guys would probably unsubscribe and say sis just talks too much, because you know I could talk to you all day. So in order to avoid that, it's the same link. If you click on that link, you will see all the items that I suggest. I have some kitchen items, the YouTuber items, some clothing that I wear. If you follow us on Instagram or any of the content that I wear in here, 90% of the stuff is from Amazon. Sis loves Amazon. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love it. So click on the link and you'll be able to enjoy it. This particular one is definitely gonna be on there. Okay, the next thing that is a must-have is this. So this is what's going to hold up your phone if you're doing any type of TikTok videos, or if you're taking any pictures, if you're doing reels, things of that nature. Typically non-YouTube content, because one of the things that you will know as a YouTuber is, although it's more convenient to always have your phone and you'd be more inclined to take content from your phone, those are huge files if you're looking for it to be top quality. When you are filming in 1080p or 4K, it is huge files and they will fill up on your computer quite quickly. So what I suggest is to always use your camera if you're doing lots of long content videos, but anything under a minute, then you could definitely, you know, use your phone. So if you're using your phone, this is definitely the way to go. And you can do it in the, this would hold it in portrait. You can also hold it across the horizontal way, which would be landscape. And, you know, typically landscape, of course, would be for like YouTube content or for any type of IGTV. Any IG lives, reels, TikTok, YouTube shorts, you would then use in portrait. Very affordable. I believe this is under $10. Again, all of the costs will be in the link below. The next item that I cannot live without as a YouTuber would be this adapter. Now this adapter, what it's for is for your MacBook Pro. For those of you that have a MacBook Pro, I don't know about the MacBook Air, but I feel like it's the same. They only come with the Thunderbolt, I can't even speak today. Thunderbolt input. So you need to be able to have this in order to be able to insert your mini memory card, your regular memory card, SD memory card, which typically most cameras use, including the Canon G7X, as well as your USB ports, and as well as the port to put in the Thunderbolt, which would connect into your computer for that charger in case you want to use your adapter, but you also need to charge your computer at the same time. You would put that in on the side, and then you can plug in your plug, and it works perfectly. Guys, this is the third adapter I've used, and this is the one that has stuck with me the longest. Phenomenal. I have no problems with it, and I love that it has 3 USB ports, because let's say I have my memory card in one, maybe I'm charging my camera batteries with another one, maybe I'm charging my I mean, there's so many things that use a USB to charge with, right? Even my microphone, which I'll show you in a moment, but you're also charging your camera. You could do all of that at the same time while editing your video, which is great, because then you don't have to have multiple outlets in whichever space, if it's your office or if you're, you know, using your room, whatever it is, you don't have to have multiple outlets to be able to support all of the things you're charging and doing at the same time. Now, the next item I would love to show you guys as a YouTuber that I cannot live without, and keep in mind, so far everything I've shown you, minus the Canon G7X, are great stocking stuffers. They're super small, they're super affordable. So great stocking stuffers. The other one that I love would be the Rode microphone. This is it here. It kind of has this fluffy, this part right here is where the mic is. This kind of fluffy apparatus, if you will, is what allows, if you're outside and it's really windy and you hear all that rustling sound, you're on the phone with someone and they're outside and you're hearing like whenever they're speaking to you because the wind is blowing. This allows that type of noise cancellation, so you have a clearer quality sound, and it connects with a shoe port here, and then you put your camera right here and plug this right into your camera, and you are all set. And then this way you have even better quality. I will tell you this, with the Canon G7X, a lot of people say that it doesn't have good quality sound. I personally disagree. To be honest with you, right now I'm filming with no mic. I would say maybe about 1.5 feet away from the camera. This one though, I think is really great if you're outside. If you're vlogging outside and you have other people talking around and you really want your voice to be focused in for the content that you're capturing, yes, this is definitely the best microphone that I've found that is within a good budget, because that one I believe is about $80. So again, affordable, and it lasts long. I mean, that's what you want. You want it to be a good enough quality where it stays within budget, gives you the quality you need, and it doesn't break after 2 weeks, right? So I absolutely love that one. The next one I'm going to show you is my microphone. Now, I don't use this often, but anytime I'm filming any content outside with my iPhone, not my regular camera. Sometimes if I'm doing any type of reels and such, I love to use this. So the way it works is, as you can see, my adapter's already here so that I don't even have to think about it. This is the adapter to my phone. This does not come with it, right? But then it comes with this cord, and this is the connection for the microphone. This clips to your whatever you're wearing, right? And then now you have your microphone, which is on the other side here, right? And what you would do is you would clip this to whatever you're wearing. Just a quick tip, when you put it on, it kind of hangs down. If you want to make sure that it's hanging up so that there's no feedback of that microphone kind of popping up and down, because it's a very sensitive mic. If it's on like a lapel or something, or on one of your shirts, all you have to do is stick a business card behind it, and that's going to allow it to stay like this, because you need it to stand up in order for it not to be flopping if you're moving around, if you're walking like I usually am when I'm filming some content outside. This is a phenomenal piece of equipment. This was under $50. Another piece of electronics that I wanted to show you was this, as a YouTuber, that I absolutely love. And again, these are great stocking stuffers, guys, okay? This is the corded battery for the Canon G7X. Here's what I love about it. This is one that does not need to charge. So let's say for some reason you're filming like 4 hours of content or something, and you don't want to have to keep switching out that battery. You don't ever have to see that red battery pop up, or it automatically click off in the middle of you speaking and you lose your thought, right? You plug this in. I mean, you insert this into your camera, you plug it in, and this will continue to go on. As long as it's plugged in, you are all set. And it's a regular plug to connect into the outlet. Guys, I can't live without it. I absolutely love this one. This one I don't use often, but when I am filming long pieces of content, like let's say I'm doing like a clean with me, or when I was doing my decorating video when we were decorating the tree, those tend to take some time. And sometimes you're so in the midst of decorating or cleaning, you don't even realize that the battery went dead, and you don't even know how long ago it went dead. So this keeps this on track, okay? Because 8 hours later, it's still filming. It's not turning off, and I'm here for it 100%. Okay, another piece of electronics that maybe you may not use as a YouTuber, but my daughter uses all the time, because with her iPad, this wireless keyboard, guys, my daughter's learning how, she's taking like an online typing course within one of her learning apps, and this is just heaven sent. First of all, this does have, because it's not a rechargeable one, you do need batteries, but I love that if she forgets to turn it on, turn it off, because she's 7 and she always forgets to turn it off. You don't have to worry about it going dead, because it will automatically turn off. It is Bluetooth enabled, and it's very easy to use. She connects it, and in within a few seconds she's up and running with her typing course. I love it, and it connects with, she has the iPad mini. It works well with that. It works well with my regular iPad. I don't have the iPad Pro, but this is a great addition if you want to use your iPad maybe in the middle of any type of Zoom calls and things like that, but you want to be able to access things and you don't want to have to constantly touch the screen, which doesn't really look as professional. Then you can always connect a keyboard and kind of make it almost like a laptop. This is a great tool. The next one I have for you would be my tripod. So I have a tripod, and I also have 2 ring lights, and I'm actually thinking about getting a 3rd ring light so I could keep that one in New York. For those of you that don't know, my family lives in New York, and I feel like it's just easier than having to travel with it all the time on the plane. But this particular tripod, I love it. This tripod is an Amazon Basics brand and very affordable. It goes up to, I think it gets as tall as 5 or 6 feet, which I love. What I love to use that for is sometimes if I am filming YouTube content, but I want to be able to catch maybe some clips of it and be able to put it in my reels, I'll let my phone run on the tripod, and then I'm looking here at the YouTube content. It kind of catches me at a diagonal. That's a great way for you to be catching content at the same time, and then you can clip it down to that 30 or 15 seconds or whatever you'd like to catch to be able to use as a reel or a YouTube short, guys. You're repurposing content and you don't have to resize the ratio of the video. I mean, it's a win-win, right? So I would say those are like the most popular things that I would suggest you get for your YouTuber. The last thing, I want to tell you one more thing. Last thing I would suggest would be the ring light. Ring light is amazing. I mean, if anyone is thinking about doing it, or maybe you're just wanting to, look a little more fresh-faced for your Zoom calls for work, that's fine. A ring light is fantastic. My ring light was a little bit over $120. I did get the Neewer brand. I love it. I will link that below as well. Very good quality. I'm thinking about getting a third one, as I mentioned, for New York. And that is definitely another great addition for that new YouTuber. These are just some great items that are ranging anywhere from like $10 to my G7X, which was about, I think, $550. But it's great items and it gives you a nice range. If you're looking to encourage a new YouTuber or new content creator that's looking to get some equipment and be able to get other people to support them in small or larger ways. So click the link below and you'll be able to see many of those. Let's get into the next segment. Okay, our next segment is going to be self-care. Now, I hold this near and dear to my heart because I think it's very important that you practice self-care no matter how busy you are. And this is a great way for you to, just zhuzh up the whole experience. Are these things absolutely necessary? Yes, they are. Why? Because I think that just as necessary as it is for us to take good care of our children, it's necessary for us to take good care of ourselves. And these are just a couple items that I feel would be great to be under the Christmas tree because we've all been good girls this year. Okay, here we go. First one's gonna be our facial steamer. I love this facial steamer and I'm gonna tell you why. This is, first of all, super affordable. I believe it's under $35, okay? Here's what I love about it. Really easy setup. We wanna practice self-care, but sometimes we don't have 2, 3, 4 hours just to set everything up. And if it takes that long for us to do it, if it takes longer than a few minutes, a lot of times we delay doing it and we don't wanna do that. So what I love about it, let me show you how you set it up. Super easy, super fast. All you're gonna do is pull out this piece right here and you're going to fill it up with water. Real easy, right? Small piece, all right? This is going to give you, I would say, about a good 7 to 10 minutes of steam, all right? And what I love about it is it comes with these small tabs. If you see here, let me pull it up. This tab right here. And what you would do is you would take some essential oil, drop maybe 2 or 3 drops on there, slide it right back into this area right here, and then you hit the on button. That's it. That is it. And now sis is ready to luxuriate. Within 30 seconds, you start seeing the steam come out. Guys, just put your face there and allow it to just zhuzh. And when I tell you, you get this wonderful, wonderful steam. And side note, I had COVID back at end of September. Okay, and I was out of commission for quite some time. It took me almost a month to get my breathing back under control. I was heavily congested. And this facial steamer was my saving grace. 2 to 3 times a day, I would drop 1 to 2 drops of that eucalyptus oil onto this little tab here. And then I would just take super deep, deliberate breaths of that steam, okay? And I would take it in, hold it, and pull it out. And that is what was helping me to kind of clear some of that congestion because I was just, this entire area here was so tight that I was getting sinus headaches and such. This really helped me 2 to 3 times a day. And on top of that, sis was sick, but sis skin was flawless. Let's be very clear. My skin was flawless. No one could tell me anything. I loved it. It was a dream. Honestly, guys, the breathing was off, but it was a whole dream. My face was like porcelain, okay? So if you want to get a facial steamer, that's definitely the way to go. The next item when it comes to self-care would be this teapot. Oh my God, guys. It comes with 4 of these cups. I only brought 1 here because I have the rest of them stored up. But it is the cutest little setup here. And if you take a look, you can just put, it has a nice bamboo handle. And then it has this little top. I mean, we're luxuriating here, guys. And if you take a look, you can put your loose tea in there. And if you see, there's a bit of a strainer in there. So you put your loose tea, you pour that hot water right over that tea. Sis, the steam is coming in there. Ooh. that loose tea is getting all mixed in with that water. It is straining, it is steeping rather, and you are just sitting there with your facial steamer. You're taking in all that beautiful steam. You're waiting for your tea. You pour yourself your tea in your little overly dramatic, zhuzhed up glass because you deserve it. You pour it in there. You take your sip. Yes, you're enjoying it. Yes, then you get back under the facial steam. And then you get another glass. You pour it. Yes, and you, and then, listen, it's a whole experience. It's a whole experience. And this teapot with the 4 cups comes for, I think it's like $45.99. Again, I'll link it below, and I'll also put the pricing up here. The next item that I love, if you don't have the time for the teapot, because I'm trying to give sis options. Let's say you're like, listen, I still want to luxuriate, but mom is doing this in between calls. I have another Zoom call coming up, and I might need to be on camera, so I don't have time for all of the zhuzhery. That's all right, because I have another option for you. You get your cup, you boil your water, you get your loose tea, and you take a little scoop of it. You pour it into here. Let me show you how quickly. You just open this. You pour your loose tea into here. Boop, boop, done. No problem. Then you turn this little thing here, and you just let this steep. Yes, enjoy it, right? It's the visual for me. It's calming you down. This isn't get out, sis. This isn't get out. Don't worry. Don't get nervous, okay? This is just calming you down because you're feeling like you're worth it. You're being luxurious. No Lipton tea over here. Not today, okay? Not judging those that have it. Then you're done. When you feel like it's strong enough, you place it on this little plate right here so that you don't get any of it, because sis doesn't have time to clean up in between meetings, okay? And then you leave that there, and you get your cup and you're drinking it while you're listening to these fools ask you the same foolish questions on those calls. Not that I'm saying that ever happens at my job. I digress. And you're just taking your tea and you're enjoying it and you're living your best life. You can even throw your pinky up if you want to. That's no problem. I'm not here to judge you. The point is you're here to luxuriate because you're worth it. Okay? So those are the 3 items that I would definitely recommend for the mom, for the grandmother, for the college student that you just want them to feel a little luxurious. No problem. And it is affordable. The next segment, let's talk about teachers. Let me show you what I got Peyton's teachers this year. And it was super affordable. I believe it was, $19.99 or $24.99 each. Again, the link is in the description box. I got them these cute little cups. I did not open it because I'm going to be giving it to them in their gift bags tonight, because tomorrow's her last day of school. But what I'm going to be doing is putting this in there. I think it's so cute. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the Amazon screen. It is this cup with a nice little spoon. I think it's just so pretty. It has a beautiful little message on there. I just think it was gorgeous. And I actually got 2 of them. I got one for her kindergarten teacher. Even though she's in 2nd grade, her kindergarten teacher will always get a gift from me as long as she's at that school, because she is just too sweet, and she loves Peyton too much. Like, she just gives Peyton things all the time. So I just wanted to give her a little something to show my appreciation. And then I also got her current 2nd grade teacher something as well. And they both got these cups. They're just, one was a marble one and one was like a pink, and it's super cute. It has a wonderful, nice quote on it, and I'm hoping that when they're having their tea, they can think of Peyton. I just thought it was super cute, and again, an affordable piece. If you feel like you want to spend a little more money, you can add on in there, right? Get a little 1-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. Get a little hand sanitizer or travel lotion from Bath & Body Works and drop it in there as well. Or just go to like TJ Maxx and get them a little candle, okay guys? And just drop it in there. You spend 30 bucks and you're done. Okay, and again, they'll love it. They love anything that kind of practices some form of self-care. Okay, let's talk about my 3 favorite kitchen appliances of the moment. I could literally go all day with kitchen appliances. I can give you maybe 80 things. No exaggeration. I shop on Amazon. I get at least I get at least 6 to 8 packages a week. It's fine. I'm not here to be judged. You unsubscribe if you're going to judge me, because I can't do it today. It's not for me. All right? And you're better than that. You're better than that. All right? Rice cooker. I love it. From Hamilton Beach. I've had this now almost 3 years, going strong. We use this, I would say, at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. You can steam vegetables and stuff in here as well. I've never done that. I really just do it for my rice. I will tell you, it comes out, it's perfection every time. Listen, I'm known far and wide for my white rice. I know that seems simple. but I'm known far and wide for my white rice because I love to make jasmine rice. That's really my favorite. And it just has the right amount of stickiness, like for if you're eating it with like curry chicken. You know, you don't want rice that's too grainy. You want it to kind of be a little like Chinese food rice. It's the right amount of stickiness, and I add a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, and it's just right, okay? So this is what helps me get there, though. I'm gonna tell you, this Hamilton rice cooker, I have it linked in the description box. This is almost 3 years old. It is still going strong, okay? And it comes, I think this is a 4-cup cooker. I believe they have a bigger one, but this one works for us. I also love, this is my new little gadget of the moment. So dramatic, guys. I'm sorry if you've made it this far. You obviously have fallen in love, and I've fallen in love with you as well. Just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's fine. Now this right here is my knife sharpener. Quick story. I use my knives, I mean, I cook at home, I would say at least 6 times a week, and I love to cook. I would much rather that than going out to eat. This is not a brag at all. I'm just telling you that that's something I love to do, okay? I really enjoy it. So with my knives, they get dull quickly. And I recently, I would say it's about a 1.5 years now, I purchased a new set of knives, and I noticed that they were getting dull. And I decided to get this. This is only $12. Guys, $12 stocking stuffer. Hello? Or just add it to an existing. For someone who loves to cook, this is a dream. Let me tell you why. It has a sharpener for your scissors. Hello, for the scissors, okay? And it's very easy. You just put the blade in there and you ride it back and forth like this. Very simple. Versus like, you know, the one that looks like a stick and you have to do this kind of fancy work. Listen, I don't know how to do it. I feel like I'm there all day, and then I go to cut a tomato and it just splits. Like it's not even cutting correctly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This is very straightforward for someone who is not into knife sharpening and you don't have, like, you're not a professional. This is great. And it also has it for the coarse knife as well. And this was, I mean, guys, $12? Seriously? I mean, like, is this a joke? And I really love it because when I sharpened my knives, I have 5 knives. It took me maybe a total of like 6 minutes. And when I tell you, those knives were cutting sharper than when I first purchased it. All facts, no lies. I love it. Best, this is like one of my, you know, you have like that favorite gadget of the moment. This is definitely it. The next one is going to be my 4-in-1 Ninja. Oh my God, guys, let me tell you what I love my Ninja for on a regular basis. I use my Ninja to reheat certain things that you would have to typically throw away. For example, we go to a place called Juicy Crab where we get seafood. And anytime they give us seafood, they always give us fries as a side. They literally give us enough fries for like 3 servings. Peyton never eats all of the fries, right? Or even all of her fried shrimp. So usually those kind of things I find the next day, unless you're putting it in the oven, which takes a while to heat up. And who wants to heat up the oven for like a handful of fries and 2 pieces of shrimp? Well, you put that in the air fryer, guys, it tastes better than when you first purchased it. It is the best reheater. I think a lot of people don't talk about that. They talk about cooking whole chickens. Yes, phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. I use it to make my gyoza from Trader Joe's. Love that. I'll link I'll put my link up here for past Trader Joe's videos. I always talk about the gyoza, any of the dumplings. You know, you can like kind of fry it and then you can drop it in your soup. Oh my God. Like if you're making ramen soup, you want to kick it up a notch, you put that in the air fryer for a few minutes to get all crusty. Simmer down over there, Mr. Brooklyn. Then you just let it get a little crispy. You drop it in your soup. Amazing. Life-changing, right? You can do that in your Ninja and it's quick. Or if you're making any of your frozen items and you want to make it really quickly, it goes so much faster. So much faster. No, like preheating in 1/3 of the time than your stove, and you can do it in your air fryer. So that's what I love to use my air fryer for. So if there's anyone that you feel is new to cooking and may need a little extra hand or may not have a large oven, this is a great thing to get them. And this one runs about maybe $150 to $200, but definitely worth it. I appreciate you guys for staying with us until the end. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below with your favorite gift that I've shared today. Also comment below with maybe something else that you're excited about giving your child or yourself, because you know how mama feels about just buying anything for yourself. It's a must. It's a must. You too should be on your Christmas list, right? So comment below with the gift that you're looking forward to giving yourself or a family member. Again, don't forget to head on over to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and follow us there on all of those social media platforms. We appreciate your support. Again, it's the holiday season. Please don't forget to reach out to a family member that may be in need or you may not have heard from in some time. Make sure you check up on them because tomorrow is not promised. I appreciate you guys. You're like family to me. I love you guys so much for watching. Until next time.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yes.